Earlier this spring, I had an idea to make a video called One Seed Can Make a Difference. And the video has been a true learning process for me and has really proven to me how one seed can truly make a difference. Now right here I have that original seed. Of course it's not a seed anymore, it's a plant. Well, it started out when I transplanted it grew to about this size. I transplanted that here with the porter weeds and it continued to grow and grow and grow until eventually it flowered. And then after it flowered, it created these pods. Just like this. Now this plant's a lot larger than it was when I planted it. But these pods right here eventually will turn dark black and they'll split and they'll release their seeds. They're almost like little helicopter or flying seeds. Oh, here's one up here. This is what they look like. So they catch the wind and they drift off into the wind. And then they land and reseed in other places. This is how this plant is able to spread so far. Now what's so important about this plant is basically linked to the entire existence of a species of caterpillar. The monarch butterfly caterpillar is completely reliant on the milkweed plant because not only do the butterflies come and drink the nectar out of the flowers, but this is also the host plant for the monarch butterflies' seeds or eggs, larvae, to eventually turn into those beautiful monarchs. And those monarchs are known for their huge migratory paths. What we did was we harvested some of the seeds last time, and we're going to go ahead and harvest these seeds as well, and I'll recreate how this all happened.
What if one seed could make a difference? What if one seed could be the difference in a whole species' existence? What if one seed is all we need to ensure the survival of a species? What if one seed could save a species from the brink of extinction?
I would then take the seeds and set them in a staging area, and by gently massaging the cotton-like material, you can actually get the seeds to separate from the cotton, because the cotton doesn't actually turn into a plant. It's just the little black pepper-like parts that do. See, that's all just cotton, and this is kind of how it would go in the wind. It just floats. If we had a windy day, you'd really be able to see how it does that. So once we've pulled all the cotton out, we're left with the seeds. I'm gonna give this ball of cotton a blow so you can really see. The ones that weren't smushed together blew a lot better. But if they get up there into the jet stream, you can really imagine how far they'd travel. Now this right here, that one seed has already produced probably hundreds of other seeds. I utilize this planter box to go ahead and place those seeds into. Now a lot of them grew and I didn't have time at that time to transplant them all, but I made sure I transplanted some of them because I knew how important they really were, and now I realize even more how important they were. At the point of transplantation, this is about the size that they were, and these were actually a few of the stragglers that I didn't transplant and felt bad and realized how important they really were, so I took them out of those little planter pots and I put them in this one just to bring them back. These ones were planted a few, probably 3 weeks before those into this flower pot, but the original ones that I transplanted are over here.
What if one thriving species could increase the numbers of 10 other species? What if that is an understatement, and by the end of it, touch every other creature in the same ecosystem?
And this is how they did. They grew so fast, and the miracle happened. Monarch butterflies found them and laid their eggs on them. And you can see, we'll take a pot. I mean, look at them, they're gorgeous, y'all. These have got to be some of the most beautiful caterpillars in the world. Add some soil. This is why right now is such a crunch for me, because I have so many monarch caterpillars. A little layer of soil, enough to spread evenly across the top. And I have so many, and they've devoured all of the leaves. These were doing excellent, and just yesterday there were so many more leaves. But these caterpillars just eat and eat and eat and eat. And this year has been a mad dash to try to keep up with all of the monarch butterflies that I've seen, and all of the eggs and larvae, or caterpillars. They've really taken over this whole planter bed, so I'm trying my hardest to grow more of these beautiful plants. These ones were germinated from those seeds as well. And I also acquired these from another person Some more beautiful milkweed. But it's a race. I think these are actually so big now that they're almost gonna go ahead and spin a cocoon and become their next phase of life. Those beautiful monarch butterflies. Next year, I promise you, when the monarchs come in, we'll be ready for them. In just 2 days, the caterpillars had devoured the rest of the leaves and the additional milkweed leaves that I had provided for them. And they moved on and realized that it was time for them to begin their transformation. Right here you can see a beautiful caterpillar hanging in the J-hook formation. That means it's getting ready to form a chrysalis like this right over here, which would be the next phase in its life cycle right there. And eventually, in a short while, they will emerge from the chrysalis like this one has already done over here. You can see the remnants of an old chrysalis right there. And they will become those beautiful monarch butterflies. Since 2 days has passed already, new pods are emerging and get ready to lose more seeds and continue this cycle on for hopefully ever. Now I'd like to offer some of my subscribers the opportunity to win some of these free seeds from the very plant I featured in this video. All you have to do is go down into the description box just below and you'll see my email address. Submit me your email and something that you like about either butterflies or gardening in general, and I'll feature you on my channel and give you the opportunity to grow some of these beautiful monarch butterfly plants. I would love to do that. I also plan on donating a few of these seeds to other YouTubers to try to spread the awareness of the importance of butterflies, plants, and milkweed specifically. And also, hopefully maybe some of them will give me a shout out. I don't know, but either way, thank you all for your support, and hopefully we'll see you soon, right here in the great outdoors. I'm your host, Alex, the Florida Wildlife Guy. One seed can make a difference.